Everybody, it's Jeremy. Welcome back to Lunar 2 Eternal Blue. This is episode 21? I believe so. We are back in Noda. Anything changed? Doesn't seem like it. This is the mayor's house, right? Okay, that's all the same. Just checking to see if I'm progressing any of that. Or needing to progress any of that. Let's just head to the bridge, I guess. We just go across? Yo! With Leo out of commission, we can just head across. Hell yeah! What do we got going on? I hope you people aren't planning on a trip to Maribia anytime soon, because it ain't gonna happen. The village of Zulan is buried in snow, and the trail to Maribia is impassable. Sucks, don't it? All you can do is stay here until the snow melts, or find yourself one mother of a shovel. Wait, what? I hope you people aren't planning on disregarding my advice and heading for Maribia anyway. The last travelers who ignored me came back here with frostbite and permanently pointy nipples. Oh my. Noda has some great shops, but the city of Maribia has the best shop of them all. It's run by a young guy named Ramus, but you must know that. He and his family are famous. Famous Ramus. It's the goal of every merchant in Noda to achieve the level of success that Ramus has. I'm a merchant myself, and I definitely wouldn't mind owning a shop as large as Ramus's. Althena's Guard is offering a cash reward for information leading to the arrest and execution of Lucia the Destroyer, which has come here from the Blue Star to murder our world. Hero, a pillager of ruins with 2 green tattoos beneath his left eye. His eyes and hair are brown. Ronfar, a gambler and swindler from the town of Larpa. Age 45? What? His eyes and hair are also brown. They are accompanied by a flying pink cat, name unknown. These fugitives are considered to be extremely dangerous. If you see them, notify the guard at once. 45 years old? Hero, take a look at my butt. You think these are the cheeks of an old man? Excuse the fuck out of me, Ronfar? Also, looking at Ronfar's portrait and being a 36-year-old man does not look like he's 45-year-old. What's with Swindler? Everyone I gambled with knew I'm the best. Never mind that, Ronfar. What's with Pink Cat? Pretty good. Pretty decent. Pretty solid. New stuff? Welcome to the finest armor shop in West Noda, with prices the East can't match. How can I help you? A silver sword. $9. Oh, it's so expensive. Silver. Not that expensive, actually. These do not detonate. Good to know. Ow. Alright. We are off by 1. Alright, what can we sell? I'm starting to get to the point to where I'm like, sell the equipment, because like it doesn't feel it feels like if we were going to get something like some sort of crafting or some shit like that, I feel like we would have gotten it already. Maybe we keep weird things like the ancient dagger. Maybe we just keep things that we know we can't buy. We know we can buy a broadsword, right? Like, so sell that. Otis, you're very helpful. Yep. Oh, fucking nice-ass tavern, my man. There's a boy from East Noda who comes into my shop every so often to shop for his mother. He's kind of an ugly little bugger, but he's cheerful to a fault. I can't help but like him. I just hope the kid gets a little better looking as he gets older, because if he doesn't, the only way he's getting a woman is with a mail-order bride service. Fucking random thing to keep in mind. Children in West Noda are very well behaved compared to kids across the bridge, but the children of East Noda always seem so much happier. You also notice that? I think it's important to be strict with children, but maybe we're a little too strict in West Noda. I always enjoy coming to this tavern. It's a place where everyone knows your name. Where everybody knows your name. And they're always glad you came. Oh god, no, it really did say the next line. And they're always glad you came. You want to be where you can see our troubles are all the same. You fuckers. You want to be where everyone knows your name. Well, at least I do. I always enjoy the fact that the beer is extremely cheap. Or also enjoy. Welcome to our tavern. I don't recognize you. Is this your first time here? We only have a few rules here, and the most important of them is to speak quietly. We have many traders conducting business with each other, and they can't do that with excessive noise. I apologize for sounding like a scolding mother. I'm just doing my job, you know? If you need anything, I'll raise your hand. Just raise your hand and I'll come to your table as soon as I can. But now I'll start you and your friends off with a few mugs of ale and a plate of nachos. It's so calm here, I don't plan to leave anytime soon. I'd rather stay here and drink myself silly. Wouldn't we all rather stay here and drink ourselves silly? Because Noda is a central trading point, tradesmen come here from all over the world, exchanging rumors, gossip, and other information. This tavern is where the exchanges take place. For example, I just heard that Althena's Chosen are serving the false goddess. Weird, isn't it? Merchants of East Noda are envious of this tavern. Their pubs are too loud to conduct business. Can't take all the rumors you hear in Noda seriously, of course. More often than not, they're just urban myths. Like the one about the vanishing hitchhiker. The vanishing hitchhiker. Urban myths. He does not appreciate being messed with. Don't get me wrong, he appreciates messing with, but he does not appreciate being messed with. Listen up now! The last guy I sent down to Larpa, well, he didn't do what I told him to do. I had to teach him a harsh lesson about doing what you're told. I don't like teaching. I want you to buy what I need from the old man in Larpa at the price I told you to pay. I'm going to try and haggle with you, see? But you will not haggle with him, do you understand? If you do understand, then you're ready to go. Don't let me down. Putting a lot of trust in you, you've earned it. You can lose that trust very quickly. Make sure you bring some loose clothing with you. Larpa is a desert town, you know. I feel like we've been given a quest, but I don't actually think there are side quests like that in this game. Oh, he's talking to this guy. Yeah, I hear you, boss. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Don't worry, boss. I'll take charge of the situation. I'll get the goods you need at the price you want. This old man in Larpa is gonna try to haggle with me, but I'm not gonna let him. I can't thank you enough for this opportunity, boss. I'm not gonna let you down, I promise you that. I'll make you proud, boss. I'm not gonna screw this up like the last guy you sent to LARPA. I don't want to end up like he did, you know. I like having the use of all my fingers. Hold the fucking phone. We don't break people's fingers because they did a bad job, but that's fucked up. That's fucked up! If we broke people's fingers because they did a bad job, right? I would have broken a lot of fingers in my time, and I would have earned a lot of broken fingers in my time. Christ. Just between you and me, I'm the brother of the man who owns the tavern in East Noda. It's not that I'm embarrassed about it. My brother is a great man, sells great booze. It's that West and East Noda don't get along like they used to. But it wasn't always that way. You heard the story about the bridge between the two sides of Noda? The tradition used to be that every wedding in Noda was held out on that bridge. The bridge symbolized the eternal connection between the two halves of Noda, just as a marriage is an eternal connection of love between a person and any other person. But the tradition died along with the relationship between West and East Noda. It's a damn shame. People of West Noda value law and order. The people of East Noda value, well, anarchy. There has to be a common ground we can find. There has to be some way to reunite our town. I pressed the button too much. We leave. If it wasn't clear what my stance is on those particular subjects, all people are people, and all people deserve respect and the ability to love, and love whoever they want. Fuck off. This is my first time in Noda, and I have to say that I prefer this side of the town. It seems a little less crowded to me, and there aren't any of those freaks from Altina's Chosen. I don't understand why anyone would go to their shrine and pray to the goddess, when West Noda has a perfectly good statue of Altina that's free for anyone to use. That's pretty nice. I don't understand why anyone would join the Chosen when it's quite obviously a cult and a scam. Ooh, shots fired. Yes, come on in! The candies in here are filled with cream and sugar and sweet goodness. We're also experimenting with a candy which combines the taste of chocolate and peanut butter. That sounds great. The biggest problem we've had so far is coming up with a name. How about Chocobutt? We came up with Chocobutt when I dropped a chocolate chunk into a jar of peanut butter. The rest is history. Hey, I'd love to stop and chat, but I have a full day of buying and selling ahead of me. 2 quick questions before you split. What are you buying? What? Damn it, Jay, where are you when I need you? What you buying? What you selling? Well, I buy goods here in West Noda and go across the bridge to sell them in East Noda. Then I buy goods in East Noda and sell them in West Noda. It's profitable and good exercise. The people of West and East Noda don't get along very well, so there isn't much trading between them. East Noda is renowned for its affordable goods and West Noda for its luxurious items, so it's very easy for me to make a tidy profit. I love capitalism. Ooh, Dagmar. Hello, miss. A woman as lovely as yourself deserves a jewel which is equally stunning. Can I see it? It is beautiful! For a mere 1 million... Words came out of my mouth. For a mere 1 million silver, it is also a wonderful value. And how shall you be paying for it? 1 million silver? No rock in the world is worth that much. It may be a cliche, miss, but in my experience, it always holds true. You get what you pay for. You should think of the expense as a guarantee of quality. Don't think about the price. Think instead of the envy which people will feel when they see this jewel. 1,000,000 silver, huh? Maybe we can work out a payment plan, because that jewel is mega cool. Fuck off with that noise. What's up? I watched a lot of Uncle Roger today. I almost dropped into a Uncle Roger voice for this person. Sorry, kids. I can't sell you any of my stuff. Then why do you have all of your stuff on display, Brainiac? Because this stuff is reserved for my best customers, Sassy Cat. I always put aside my best stuff for my regular customers. I treat them good. They treat me good. Plus, I just don't like bartering like I used to. With my regulars, it's a quick and painless sale. If I sound like I'm lazy, it's because I am. Why work all day when I could be napping instead? I guess that's fair. What do you want? We were hoping to maybe have a little bit of conversation, if that's not too scary for you. Well, I absolutely do not have any money that my boss gave me to take to his house. I'm not at all nervous because I have so much money. Because I don't have it, okay? Fair. Just hanging out, that's all. Hanging out with absolutely no money in my pockets. Not at all nervous about having enough cash to live happily for the rest of my life. You have cash, my friend? Let's play a game of dice. See if I can't relieve you of it. No, are you kidding? My boss will kill me if I don't account for every last silver coin. Oof. Go into the building. How dare you, sir? How fucking dare you? You precious boy. You inconsiderate precious boy. He opened his eyes, looked at me, right? Like, considered me, looked me directly in the eyes. And then as I moved in to give him a kiss, he ducked his head away from me. Away from me, Otis. Away from me. How dare you? How fucking dare you? It couldn't be any more perfect. I'll have both sides of Nota under my control. Are you the mayor? I'll be married to the hottest chick in town, and I'll be rich for the rest of my days. Oh, are you looking to buy something? Sorry, I can't help you right now. Too busy preparing for my wedding. Ha ha ha. Julia is the most beautiful girl in Nota. She's going to be sleeping in my bed. You just make that sound fucking creepy, my dude. Creepy. Really, every bachelor in Nota is jealous of me. Honestly, can't blame them. I mean, just look at me. I've been gifted with incredible charm, dashing good looks, and natural leadership. Now I'm marrying the drop-dead gorgeous daughter of the mayor of East Nota. I just can't stop laughing at my good fortune. I cannot wait until we take that away from you. It wasn't hard to convince Julia to marry me. She knows the two halves of Nota need to reunite, and she knows that our wedding will do that. She is the daughter of East Nota's mayor, after all. Getting to see her... Half the time I don't mind when this game is horny, but it's when shitty people are horny in this game, I'm like, fuck off. Oh god, not again. It's part of the risk. I've got to see if there's additional dialogue, but when there's not, it's just a pain in the ass. Hello. After we leave Noto, we should head north, Hero. Pretty good stretch to Azado, but I'm sure we can make it. Since Azado is a port of call, we can sail from there to the holy city of Pentagulia. Get your ass right the fuck back in there. Right the fuck back in there. Most of the people in Noda are only interested in one topic, and that's how to make money. Which makes sense since most people here are traders, but it makes for boring conversations. I visited East Noda in search of intellectual stimulation, but it's the same way over there. Have you noticed that the people of East Noda are a little, well, a lot louder than in West Noda? Sometimes I think it's amusing, but there are times when it just frightens me. My brother complained about Noda since we moved here, and especially about the high prices. Since he doesn't want to move, I'm pretty sure he just likes to complain. Even if he did move, I'd stay behind because I like it here, high prices and all. If the high cost of living in Noda concerns you, why not relocate to Vane? I can get you and your brother into a rent-controlled dwelling for a finder's fee, of course. Pay no attention to my brother, you guys. He just likes to hear the sound of his own dumb voice. What the fuck? Peasant clothes. See, getting a second round of those makes me feel like we need items. The folks on the west side of the river sell items that are a lot nicer than the goods of the east. The merchants in East Noda are a lot more willing to bargain than the ones in West Noda. And the shops in West Noda aren't as crowded as the ones over there, even if they're more expensive. I'd shop in West Noda a lot more if these opportunists would stop inflating their prices. The merchants of West Noda sell very nice items. They charge too much for them. These scoundrels need to start charging reasonable prices if they want my business. Welcome to West Noda, strangers. If you're leaving soon, you should stock up on supplies. It's a long and treacherous road from here. Be prepared. Where's my boy? Surely there's a my boy around here. Oh, fucking yo. Oh. Can't believe this. Oh, here we go. Can't believe this. Julia's meant to be with me, but I hear that she's pledged her love to Romeo. Might be the mayor of West Noda, but he's also an evil swine. Neo doesn't love her like I do. His motivations for being with her are purely political. Her father is the mayor of East Noda. Why doesn't she realize that she's being used? Why does she stand up for herself? Okay. Hold on. There's a lot of implications right there, right? The implication that she doesn't realize what's going on. That she's incapable of doing what's correct. When in point of fact, Julia's smart. She absolutely knows what's fucking going on, Kyle. And she is making a decision. It might not be the decision of her heart, or the right decision, depending on your interpretation of what is right and wrong. But she's making a decision for what she believes to be the good of two communities, and all you're doing is walking around this fucking area bitching. Maybe come up with a plan, Kyle, to improve the situation and win her heart. Asshole. Sorry. I just don't like the fact that it kind of shifted the blame onto Julia there. What if these rumors are true? What if Romeo and Julia really are going to be married? This isn't fair. This isn't right. Absolutely nothing I can do about it. That's a take, I guess. I'm not sure I would agree with that take. You sound like a baby. Like in more ways than one, right? Like it's not just like you have three options there. You can do as Kyle is doing and sound like a baby, or you can be like, life is life, I'm gonna live me, and I'm gonna try to improve myself, right? Whatever happens from there, happens from there. Or you can do the kind of like quintessential romantic kind of concept of like, I'm gonna go fix things, solve things, rescue her, prove my love, right? Like, you have two options, and you're taking the I'm gonna cry about it option. Cool. Yeah, or you have three options. You're taking the I'm gonna cry about it option. Not a very good option. Long ago, when West and East Nota were united, we had many customs and celebrations. Weddings were held on the bridge between East and West, and there were festivals almost every week. Two sides of Nota have grown apart over time. The celebrations have stopped. It was the people of East Nota who desired independence, who ended the celebrations. I'm sure that they feel the same way about West Nota, of course. Perhaps we both played a part. Not that it matters who began it. The end result is that the halves are weaker than the whole. The people of Nota were happy when the two halves were united. But happiness was long ago. Was it really that long ago? It sounds like it was like a generation ago. I declare, now that I've finished shopping and I'm ready to return to my home in Zulan, the road is snowed over and completely impassable. Now I have to wait here until the snow melts, which could be weeks or months. What will I do? I heard stories that the snow was caused by a monster, but I don't care what caused it. All I know is I want to go home. Perhaps I should wait in Dalton instead of this village. This is significantly larger than Dalton. Just because I don't own a shop doesn't mean I don't have the best items at the best prices. Same items at the same... Actually, I think her shit's a little cheaper. 40, 20, 60. We're gonna head over to East Nota real quick. Mostly to go speak with Julia. But also to, I don't know, maybe compare prices. Odisserie rotisserie. Hey. Nomeo and Juliet. Sometimes it do be that way. Go in the building! Ah! Yep, no changes so far. Your D&D all-dwarf production of Shakespeare? Nice. Although somewhat like minorly offensive that your D&D all-dwarf production of Shakespeare is Nomeo and Juliet. Like, or sorry, Juliet. I think the gnomes might want to have a conversation with you there, Maokai. Be like, we're not dwarves! How dare you! Everybody's got an opinion. Why are we talking about kitty nipples? I don't remember who the just base merchant is. Also, they changed dialogue. God damn it. Did they change dialogue in this whole place? Are you kidding me? This is the same. This is the same. This is the same. This is the same. And this is the same. Such inconsistency. I want to see all of the different dialogues, but I don't want to go through the time period. Okay, see, this is the same. Oh no! Changed? Whew. There was nothing of value in that place. I guess we did find a relic. Ooh! Did Lamina just call Galleon a relic? Wow. Harsh. Found no treasure. Perhaps your explorations of the ruins were flawed and inadequate. Listen, bub! If there'd been any treasure in that dump, I'd have dragged it out of there. Bub. Our town's claim is true. He should be able to buy the blue star in the sky. Every merchant in town tried to sell the blue star to this wealthy lunatic. Every merchant but one. One merchant refused to take the rich man seriously. Instead, he told him this. You can't buy the blue star because it belongs to everyone. There isn't a merchant in the world who can sell something which can't be bought. The wealthy man merely scoffed at the merchant and repeated his demand to buy the blue star. The wealthy man threatened to purchase an army and invade Noda unless he could buy the blue star. Your claim is a lie, he shouted. You will sell me the blue star or I will buy this town. Merchants were stunned into silence. No one knew what to do or what to say. That's when my grandpa spoke to the rich man again. Gramps took a deep breath, looked right into the wealthy man's eye, and said this. I have told you once, sir, and I will tell you again. We cannot sell you the blue star. There is not enough wealth in the world to purchase it, because its value is limitless. When people stare at the blue star, they reflect upon their own hopes and dreams. You cannot put a price on the hopes and dreams that live within every human heart. And with that, my grandpa turned and walked away from the wealthy man. The rich man stood and stared at as my grandpa walked away. Then finally he spoke. I was born into privilege and power. I've never been refused anything, until today. What I received today was more valuable than anything I've ever purchased. Today, the rich man said as he turned to leave Noda, I have received honesty and humility. I want to complain about this story, but why I want to complain about it is I want to complain of how it deluded me as a child. Right? I'll take things that never happened for 1,000. Absolutely. What? Yeah, definitely I'll take things that never happened for 1,000. But think back. Think back. How many times in your let's say pre-adult years did you go through games or go through movies or go through comics or go through books or whatever, right? That spun you this tale of a person who stood up to the powerful, or a person who stood up to the wealthy, and didn't just like defeat them, right? But like change their minds with honesty, with integrity, with real genuine hope and trust. And I'm like, oh fucking shit. Every person that I have ever met that is without honesty or integrity or you know, that type of shit, right? Every rich person that is like haughty is so beyond the concept of honesty and humility, or they fully recognize honesty and humility, and they're just literally so corrupted to the core that they don't give two shits, right? You know? No real shots fired in this game. I feel like media, this is just like what we do in media, right? Like people who want to hope and want to dream put their hopes and dreams into books and music and games and movies, etc., etc. They put it into art and they hope that it impacts the world around them. And it's like this whole generation of like gamers grew up and was just like, yeah, if we're honest and we have integrity and we just say to our bosses, look, you're not treating us right, my dude, that'll totally change things. It hasn't. Oops. Oh well. Hiya. Moving on. Isn't that a fascinating story? I never really know how much of it was made up by Gramps, but I know that it inspired me to become a merchant in my own right. Sadness Hero. we're leaving. I think. Bum bum. I love the snake line behind us. Like, this is something that I actually do enjoy in video games where there's like... Obviously, if you have like a 20-person party, like it's a Fire Emblem game, it's like, that's not gonna happen, right? But like, in a decently sized party, I enjoy having the snake line. Just because it's like something to look at during maneuvering, right? Okay, we're heading to Azado, in theory. Yo, sir. Sir. Sir! What are you doing? Why are you so sleepy? Oh, he hugging my hand. Ah! Best go, sir. You trying to sleep? That's too bad. You're supposed to stay up, remember? Let me see your face. Let me see your face. Ooh, that looks better. That looks better. Good boy. Good boy. You want a brushing? We're going to take a brief pause. We're going to brush the boy. Let's brush the boy. He looks at me with this, like, face of, like, What are you doing, Papa? What are you doing, Papa? Aw, that sweet boy. Like I haven't brushed him in days or some shit, but I brushed him like 2 days ago. Boy! Stop growing hair so quickly. Going! Hurt. Did you grow an extra cat? Boy. Oh. Rams his face into my hand. Here's the thing that I'm not sure you all see. While I'm brushing him, right? So, while I'm brushing him, this is the amount of hair that I get off of him, right? There's probably double that comes off of him while I'm brushing him. That just doesn't get collected by the brush. It just gets, like, swept away, right? And it's just floating through the air around us right now. Also, thank you, Mel de Alkirk. Hey! Mel de Alkirk. Isn't that, like, isn't that Mel's name from Lunar 1? Or am I misremembering? Isn't Hell Mel Alkirk? Isn't that their last name? Hey, how's it going? Ahoy! Alright, un momento, I'll be right back. I gotta go throw this cat hair away. You caught me right as I was doing the daily combing. Ordis Bobodery. Alright, enough of you. Let's continue, shall we? Yata! Thank you very much for the follow, and welcome to the stream. So we're heading south, and I think we're stuck, so we've got to head north. Oh, are you rolling at me, Otis Botus? Otis Botus? Oh, de boy. Alright. Let's head on it. There we go. Oh. That's an effect. Ooh. I'll say this. Okay. A lot of times when playing older games, I'll look at like a water effect or I'll look at like a sky effect or something like that, and I'll be like, wow, I'm impressed by that. That's really cool. Like that looks really good. Like actually earlier on in this game, when we saw some water effects, I was like, that's pretty nice water for the time. Good job, game. Right? Exactly, right, the bit rate. And I was like, as soon as we stepped in here, I was like, I'm not sure that's a great snow effect. Right? Like, what the fuck? Holy shit. Hi-ya. Alright, well, you know what? New area. New snowy town. I'm gonna pop out real quick. Because that's gonna be the end of this video. If you're watching on Twitch, stick around. We're gonna keep playing. If you're watching on YouTube, hope you enjoyed. We'll see you next time for more Lunar 2 Eternal Blue. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like, commenting, or subscribing. It really helps me out. If you'd like to see me live, head over to my Twitch at twitch.tv/thedistanthorizon.